Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Tito was blazing in sports. Yes, of course, I am back at it. I could crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers this work. Guys, listen, man. I gotta say right now, these two fights, they are must see. Even though Terrence Crawford gets a lot of shit for fighting Brook, I think Brook can bring a lot to this fight to challenge Terrence Crawford. Now, will he be favored to win? I don't think so. But his sheer size, good jab, good power. Listen, even when Brook fought Errol Spence Jr., it was a war for the first 6 rounds. Many people, including myself, honestly, I thought Brook was winning a lot of the earlier rounds. And then the back half, as if Errol Spence Jr. had the little engine that could, that mentality where I'm not going to stop. I think I can. And kept going until he broke his toy, a.k.a. Brook. Brook hasn't been in 147 in a while, I don't believe, but for this fight, for this opportunity, for this chance, Brook is going to bring it. And then we got the next fight. Lomachenko, and Lopez. For undisputed. What the hell? What? How? How is it for undisputed? How? When you gave up the belt for a title. That's like giving up real vagina to watch Pornhub. Make that make sense. It doesn't. But here we go. Matter of fact, I'm going to start with Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez. Guys, this is a good fight. I believe this is on October the 17th. Must see TV, guys. Even though I do not agree with the franchise title, I don't agree that this is for undisputed. Is it for a unification belt? Absolutely. Is it a major fight? Absolutely. Should you be watching this fight, giving it your undivided attention? Absolutely. Yes. Lomachenko, the Matrix, Mr. Neo himself. Teofimo Lopez. Young. Skilled. Fast. Power. But. He seems sometimes to rush things as if he shows a little bit of flaws in this game of boxing where if you make a mistake, you have to pay. Lomachenko will be there. But it's how big the mistake's going to be. That's the real question. How big? Because if Lomachenko makes a mistake, maybe he sticks around and throws those. The best time to hit a person is when a person is throwing. A person is more vulnerable when they're throwing. Why? Because their hands come from here to this. And with timing, anything can happen. Skill-wise, from the surface, between Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, it appears in my eyes that Lomachenko has an advantage. I think he's a little bit better angles. He's good. But Teofimo Lopez, guys, listen. Let's go to the visual. All right, where is it at? Let me set it up for you guys. Let's go to the visual. Here we go. T-Dub. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Guys, a lot of times when you throw a lot of shots, a lot of different angles, it looks more impressive against opponents that do not have fast feet. It looks impressive against opponents that when you throw shots, they want to shell up. It looks impressive more because you almost like with Manny Pacquiao when he fought a lot of people. But when you fight somebody who has quick feet, quick reactions, pivot, turns, angles. Even if you look at the first half of Adrian Broner. Now, if Adrian would have capitalized, it would have been better. But the first half, I thought Adrian did pretty good, making a miss, which means it's hard to land those shots. Floyd Mayweather, the master. Listen, Floyd Mayweather, they always said he made people fight down to his pace. No, he didn't. Not really. He just shut their shit down. They couldn't do it. Like, you don't throw 1,000 punches if nobody's there. Then you will look like the video we seen on Facebook where the guy pretended to be blind and just start throwing punches in the middle of the aisle. You look like that. Like, who you trying to hit? Quick feet can get you out of danger and into offensive position. All right, let's take a look at this, right? Let's let me do something. It's okay. All right, here we go. That was actually pretty fancy. Guys, think about the timing. Let's watch this in slow-mo. Which is the settings? Playback. Slow, right? Check this out, man. Check this out. Check this out. Boom! Hey, listen, it wasn't a power shot, but that was a pretty cool shot to get off. And did you see the feet? What I really want to show you right there was the feet on how he wasn't there. And if he can realize when Lomachenko is going to attack and be able to move, like the way that you neutralize an attacker is angles and reacting. When they come in with those shots, don't stand there. Don't just do this. Don't do a Kaladi. Don't do that. Don't stand there. Move, slip, slide, turn. We'll talk about this after that. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking. Guys, this is hard for me to decide because part of me thinks Lomachenko can pull this off. Like, a lot of me think that Lomachenko can pull this off, but a part of me would like to see Teofimo Lopez win. Like, I would like to see it. I don't know, though. I don't know. When I look at what these guys bring to the table, when I look at Lomachenko, and guys, even though they hyped him up to be better than Floyd when he only had like 3 or 4 fights, he was maybe 3-1, 3 wins and 1, and probably comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. He's not a Floyd Mayweather. He is a Lomachenko. He's not a Floyd Mayweather. Even Lopez said he's not a Floyd Mayweather. But that doesn't take away that this man can fight. It doesn't take away that he made grown men quit. Angles, speed, combination, ability to track. And I liked it about Lomachenko. See, sometimes, even when he's throwing shots, he's not just, okay, I'm going to come in and throw 4 punches. No! Even when you try to move, he's trying to look where you're going, and he adjusting his punches mid-flight. Matthew says it's not a good fight for Porter. We got Lopez and Lomachenko. And the second topic is Kell Brook versus Terrence Crawford. Sean Porter's a tough matchup. If you're talking about Sean Porter, he's a tough matchup for anyone. But let's cook. Let's cook. Let's cook. Let's stir the pot. Because we already know the best stuff, the best flavor is at the bottom of the pot. Let's stir it up. Let's stir it up. So now we got the best flavor in every bite. Yeah, we good now. Let's cook. Guys, October 17th, I believe, I haven't checked. I believe this fight is on just regular ESPN. If you do not have it, I really wish ESPN was just a normal channel, and it's not even an app you can get. I believe the only way you get ESPN is you have to have some type of cable package, But Teofimo Lopez, guys, taking on Lomachenko. This is a good fight. Like, I want to see this fight. Gervonta St. Davis taking on Leo Santa Cruz. To be honest, I'm not as interested in it. I don't really it's not a fight that, me particularly, that I'm like, oh man, yes. Gervonta Davis taking on Leo Santa Cruz. No, I don't. Even though I think Leo Santa Cruz can actually fight and he's a good volume puncher, I just see him getting slapped. I just see him getting slapped. Now, Gervonta St. Davis versus Ryan Garcia, to me, that's a better matchup. That's a better matchup. I thought I heard you say you would like to see him fight Chinko. Tell me, no. But you know who I would like to see Sean Porter fight? If I can do Prime versus Prime, I'm assuming that this is Sean Porter Prime, I would have loved to seen Prime Sean Porter against Prime Marcus Maidana. Guys! You talking about winning. Now, for me, it's a win-win, but it's a win-win, but for the casuals, they will never get it, right? Sean Porter versus Marcus Maidana, I don't think it'll be a pay-per-view fight. So for us, you want to save money, probably be like on a Fox 2, which is great, or a Showtime, which is great. But the fight itself, Sean Porter versus Marcus Maidana, when Sean Porter coming in trying to go animalistic, Marcus Maidana going to go animalistic back with him. Woo! Guys. Yeah. I like that. But that's a fight that, you know what, it's not going to happen no time soon. I know that Marcus Maidana is back in training, doing some sparring, but from the looks of it, he's not quite ready yet. But blood everywhere, nice pick. Bro, listen. Oh, man. If I can, Sean Porter, he's going to be the boxer. Sean Porter would be the boxer. He would try to fight Marcus Maidana like he did Danny Garcia. Box, attack, box, attack. The only difference is when he attack, Marcus Maidana is bringing that fucking hammer, bro. Them donkey punches and stuff. Them donkey punches that he be throwing. Well, you know what? Let's move on. Kell Brook, guys, versus versus Terrence Crawford. This is Kell Brook right here when he fought Errol Spence Jr. I think Kell Brook has got I don't think people give him his just due because of how some of his fights come out and, competition as well. But I honestly believe Kell Brook can actually fight. I think Kell Brook beat Sean Porter the most convincingly. Better than Errol Spence. Errol, in my opinion, needed the knockdown to beat Errol Spence, Sean Porter. He needed that knockdown. Then Kell Brook, I mean, listen, Kell Brook must have knew something about Errol Spence Jr. because for some reason, guys, he did not want that smoke. Conor Nigma in the building, what's cracking, homie? For some reason, he did not want that smoke. He didn't want it. And he went up to fight Triple G. But even when he's fighting Triple G, he was winning at some point. But listen, let's take a little bit of glimpse of Kell Brook versus Errol Spence Jr. I believe this is early in the first fight. Fifth round, let's go back a little bit. Listen, man, I don't know if Kell Brook is the same. I don't know. But it took Errol Spence Jr. making Kell Brook know that Kell Brook wasn't a fight to break Kell Brook down. It took Triple G to let Kell Brook know that Kell Brook was in a fight to break Kell Brook down by, basically throwing some, banging him. Listen, Kell Brook got broke down with power shots. Like, he got broke down with power shots. Look at that. Look at that. That's what broke him down. Now, here's the thing. Terrence Crawford, I don't think he's going to take that Errol Spence and Triple G route. If he tried to take that route by Kell Brook being a bigger welterweight and Terrence Crawford, maybe he when he came into, he might have been on the smaller side. He said Bud stops Brook. Kind of a big test for Crawford. I think it is a big test. I think it's a big test for sure. If and the one thing I don't like, I want to give Terrence Crawford the credit for this fight. I think people are writing off Kell Brook, and I get it. It looked like he kind of quit against Errol Spence Jr., even though he got his eye socket broke, and looked like he was kind of giving up and lost hope against Triple G because he got his eye socket broke. I get it. But to me, I think his will had to get broken before that. We don't know how he's going to make 147, but guys, Kell Brook's going to come out those first rounds. He's going to come out at least early on with the confidence of a lion, right? He's going to come out like, I'm about to upset this guy. And Eddie Hearn going to be in his ear. Come on, Nate, you can beat him. Yeah, just take it. Bring the belt back home to the UK. He's going to be pumped up off like he got a sugar rush off of eating chocolate brownies, and he's going to come out there and try to fight Terrence Crawford and try to take that win from Terrence Crawford. He's going to be looking at when Terrence Crawford fought Mean Machine. He's going to be looking at any time that Terrence Crawford might have had some trouble, maybe even the first part of the Gamboa fight. He's going to look at those things. He's going to look at those things that Terrence Crawford, as skillful as he is, as crafty, because I think Terrence Crawford is arguably, the best boxer right now. But right now, I don't think he reached the level of where Floyd Mayweather was. I think Terrence Crawford is more hittable than Floyd Mayweather. And if I'm a fighter, see, when you take a fight like this, right, because Kell Brook never shied away from this fight. Kell Brook wanted this fight, which means when you want a fight, you believe you can win, because I don't think he's taking it for the money. I think the money comes with it, of course, but the opportunity, because if he knows if he beats Terrence Crawford, he's instantly going to be up top. He's not going to be ranked number one, but he'll be on top. American Proud to Travel in the building. Say smash that like button. Yes, please do it. Spence was the bigger man in Brook's fight. Guys, let's do this. But we'll watch a little bit. Let's watch a little bit more. I have no idea what's going to happen. Errol Spence Jr. had to beat him up, bro. Like, he had to beat him up because Kell Brook, his will wasn't. Oh, he must have got dropped. Did he get dropped? But let's watch early on. Let's watch early on. Oh! See, Kell Brook, to be honest, he's not a light puncher. I don't think he's a light puncher. But everything he threw at Errol Spence Jr., Errol Spence Jr. took it. And you just saw a straight right hand from Kell Brook. And Earl's answer was, okay, I'm coming to get you. I mean, this was a war. This was a war. This was a war. This was a war. Now I just have to ask. Chilling, we was watching both fights. I was in Dallas watching that fight, and people was quiet, had me concerned until he stopped him. Bro, I don't know if I call this fight live, but I know I definitely did a video on this fight. Guys, let me do this. I definitely did a video on this fight. Let me look up something else. While I talk, let me go to Google. All right, let's go to, in the first half of that fight, Kell Brook was boxing his ass off, right? Kell Brook, listen, they were close rounds, but I think on my unofficial scorecard in the first 6 rounds, I think I had it 4 rounds to 2 rounds for Kell Brook. I mean, but I haven't saw in a long time, but this is just like mental. I think that I had Kell Brook slightly ahead. It wasn't 3-3, even though 4-2 sounds bad. It's just basically a round difference, to be honest. And then it's like, honestly, right after, you know what? It might have been in the middle of that 6th round. Errol Spence Jr. just started breaking them down. Errol Spence Jr., let's go back to those highlights. Errol Spence Jr. just started chopping them up, man. Putting them through the meat grinder. Look at him. Look at his eye. This was a dog fight, man. This was a dog fight. Look at it. This was a dog fight, guys, and this was a damn good fight, man. Like from round 1, you know what? I would say the dullest fight I've probably seen Errol Spence Jr. was in is when he just outboxed Mikey. But it might have been the dullest, but it was also the most impressive because it showed that he had different levels. Look at that, bro. Wow. Brooks really hungry, but Crawford could get him. Brooks was making Spence look bad that first few rounds. I thought I had it 4-2. I had it 4-2. I had the first 6 rounds, I believe, 4-2 in favor of Brook. But even though I had him winning, as you saw, I'm just picking random spots, right? Let's just go from the beginning. Let's go back. Let's see. And watch this. This is what you're going to see when Kell Brook fight Terence Crawford. Round 1, this is what you're going to get. Kell Brook ain't going to be hurt. He ain't going to be talking about no eye. He's going to be looking to box. He's going to be looking to counter. And I'm betting you any kind of money, he's going to be looking to catch Terence Crawford with something hard early. Because he needs to set the tempo. If he does not set the tempo against Terence Crawford, see, Terence Crawford is going to be like wine. He's going to get better. See, I don't think Kell Brook is going to get better. Kell Brook is going to be Kell Brook. Honestly, I think Kell Brook is going to start high. And to be honest, as the fight go on, he's going to slowly. And for most of his fights, he's going to win like that. But against people like Terence Crawford, see, Terence Crawford, is going to start like this, incline, and then he's going to just take off. He's going to go up. It's going to get real steep. He's going to go up. And Kel might start, you know what? I would say this. Kel might start they might start even. And when they're even, that's when Brook needs to take advantage. Because he needs to land something big. Because when they're even, as the fight go on, Kel's going to be even or slowly going down, and Terrence Crawford going to do some shit like this here. And when this happens, sweet dreams of... But this is how I believe he's going to start off versus Terrence Crawford. See that look? He's ready to box. He's ready to counter. He's waiting on someone to come to counter, and he's waiting to shoot. He is alert. I wish I can do this. Let me see. He's hittable. Ooh, jeez. Boy. See, man. But listen. All right. Listen, guys. Can Terrence Crawford do that to Brook? Can Terrence Crawford... Let me look up his box rec. I think... Uh-oh, that closed out? Hold on, guys. Oh, no, I did. Okay. Here we go. Oh, guys. Listen, I'm just throwing this in. Who do you think is the bigger man, Crawford or Brook? Brooks is bigger. He's bigger for sure. All right, let's go. Let's go to the box rec. Kill Brook. Box rec. All right. His two losses. Triple G, when he jumped from 147 and went up to 160 pounds and got it. And guys, in those first early going rounds, it might have been the first 3 or 4, Brook was boxing well. Brook even made Triple G head do one of them hiccups. And then Triple G power took over. Listen, here's another thing. It ain't just can Brook. Now, can Terrence Crawford do what Triple G and Errol Spence do? Just basically out muscle him, out bang him, break him down, break his will. Or does he even have to do that? Or can Terrence Crawford just come out there in the early going and just be a fucking tactician and just hit him, break him down, angles, southpaw, orthodox, southpaw, check hook, left hand. Because even against Errol Spence, against Amir Khan, Terrence Crawford hit him with a whole lot of like angles and timing. Guys, this is good. Looks like he fought last. Brook fought February of this year for the vacated WBO Intercontinental Super Welterweight title. Super. That's 154 pounds. So Brook, last fight was at 154. He has to come down to 147. Terrence Crawford has maybe I don't know how many fights now, but I know he was at 140, and he may have had maybe 3-4 fights. Let me see. He fought Mean Machine. Matter of fact, let's look it up. Jeff Horn, Benavidez, Amir Khan, and Mean Machine. So he had 4 fights at welterweight. He is definitely the smaller man, but the more skillful man. God, you guys want to go to the You guys want to go to their Twitter? Hold up. Let's go to their Twitter. Let's go. Let's go. Let's check it out. Let's go. All right. What we got? What we got? Nothing. Turn Crawford versus Brook hasn't been picked up. It has not been picked up by the UK? Oh, but that's back in September. The special K, the special one. When was this? That's nasty. Listen, guys, if you got sweat on you and you swing it at me, whoa, guys, did that say crunk? If you throw sweat on me, we fighting, bro. We fighting. We fighting. Let's see. Terrence Crawford. Let's go. Black Panther, gotta give it up, man. Gotta give it up, bro. Guys, listen, man. This is off topic. Off topic, man. Guys, you know, they got the presidential elections and debates and all that, right? I saw that. You know how they always doing like commercial ads about each other. Guys, Trump put out one today about Biden. I'm not gonna lie. This was like, hey, it's like a horror flick, man. Like it's like a horror flick. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, bro, listen. You know, I'm not really big in is this it? That's not it, is it?
Like the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community.
Oh, here it is. Oh, you know, I guess this came out. Is it it? Oh, okay, yeah, this is it, guys. Listen to this, man. Guys, I mean, you got to watch it. And I'm not into the no. This is not a politics channel, nothing like that at all. But I guess it came out a month ago, but it was on my recommendation, and it was talking about Joe Biden. They are hiding from him, or hiding from you. I guess in his own words, guys. This stuff sounds like a horror flick. Listen, man. Listen, and you can tell that that they chopped and edited some of this stuff in. But listen to this. Like it's like a Saw movie. Listen.
Unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community.
Like this is like.
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
God, it's like a horror flick.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. My Democratic colleagues don't like me saying this. I think the two-party system is good for the South and good for the Negro, good for the black.
Look at this. It's great.
Other than the fact that they still call me boy, I think they've changed their mind.
Yeah.
They're gonna put you all back in chains.
Listen, guys. That right there, I'm telling you right now, guys. This is like, if this was a movie, I'm like, damn, I want to watch this when it come out. I want to watch this because it just, they edited it. It's around Halloween time, making them sound scary, and then they put that they're gonna put y'all back in chains, guys. If you don't like know where that come from, I think he was originally talking about like Wall Street and Unchained and talking about being put back in chain, but the way that they put it in here was like they're gonna put African Americans back in chains. Listen. Like they're gonna put y'all back in chains.
The fact that they still call me boy, I think they've changed their mind. They're gonna put y'all back in chains.
God, listen, man. That's enough with that. But I was watching that today. I was like, dang, like, but it was pretty dope, man. But listen, man, let's go on here before I wrap this up and get back to my daily work. You guys know how to do it. I mean, I'm back in the office next week, so that's gonna suck a little bit. But guys, listen, man. Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko. Bro, I don't know, man. Like, it's like I want to see Lopez win. I want to see him win. I think he has the skills, and I think he's the naturally bigger man, size-wise. And he has good power. Sometimes he's a little reckless. He leaps in with shots that if you leap in against a boxer going to try to tear your head off. But I don't know, man. Like, he got skills. He can be fancy. Look, I want to see. I gotta watch more fights and see how Lopez do. See right now, this dude right here, Diego. Like to me, this is the type of guy that any boxer should look great against. I mean, like, look at that stance. That stance mean I'm flat-footed. I'm not gonna go back. You can do angles. You can go around me. You can do all that. And that's also the type of stance that Lomachenko does very well on. When you do all them angle shots and you're doing this, a lot of that work well with somebody who does not move and react. Because honestly, if somebody charges at you and you pivot, turn, and move, the combination ends right there. The combination only keeps going if you stand in one spot. You know what? You guys want to hear it? Hold on. I'll let you guys hear it. Hold on. I'm going to let you guys hear it too. Hold on.
I've seen some of the greats do. Pernell Whitaker used to do that often.
I mean, he's quick, man. He's quick.
Pernell Whitaker used to do that.
Boom. That was a quick leaping hook, man. That was quick. And guys, who you guys got? Oh, in the building, the queen, the one, the only, the beautiful one, Miss Poetic Kills. How are you doing, sweet darling? Yes, the greatest commentator. Thank you. I appreciate that always. Poetic Kills in the building. Show some love to my girl. When you going live, we need you to go live and smash that like button, guys. Listen, man. Look at this.
Pernell Whitaker used to do that.
Wow! Woo! Who wins? Lopez or Lomachenko? Let's do some. Let's do some.
Start feeling all right at Aspen Dental.
See, I don't know who this is. We just gonna watch something.
There's been 4 knockdowns so far.
See, I hate that he got music. I hate that he got music. I hate that. Ooh, what happened here? What happened here? What happened? See, I don't know if he can have, I mean, if you got quick reflexes, you can have your hands down like this. I'm just not 100% sure that he has to be on a quick move when Lomachenko attacks. Good body shot. Good body shot. But guys, let me get out of here. Thank you guys. He said, I'm going live next week. Yes, let's get it. I'm in it to win it. And guys, I got to get back to my normal 9 to 5, which is right here. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Take a moment, visit the channel, hit the join button, and get in where you fit in. Shout out to all my members in the building. Shreve LA, Jennifer A, my girl Poetic Kills, DX Virginias, and all of those out there support the channel. Join the Blazing family, because as always, here is what's blazing in sports. And I'm out.